stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, just think of the list of all the running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
First down and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Testing the right side here. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. What a stiff one. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw. The catch is made. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass is caught.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the 1st down.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Headed for the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ducks! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks, play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Past the 45. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Breaking free at the 35. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Now here's the toss play. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. takes the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off. It's nice, positive yards.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Catch made in space. Look out.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. That completion makes it second and medium. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, this college football playoff game is all time. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it to the left. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And here's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to pass this time. With the catch, it's Gabbers. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pressure is coming. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. But he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the second half was a handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now,
looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in the scoring opportunity.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and the receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Second and inches. Offense maybe looking to throw the ball. They got 3 receivers bunched out left. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Bring toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And they jump on top here in the second half.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Right after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. all the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking to throw now on first down. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Powering through a tackle. Refuses to be stopped. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Oregon. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Is back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. They'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Play fake, looking to throw. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Bites off a defender. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down there.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch. But, Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Fresh set of downs. First and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have no touchdowns like this.
The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but they begin the drive with excellent field position. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Finding some room at the 25. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They're going to run it. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So on 4th down, out-trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
That's caught. It's Carney. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He made the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Flips it with a running back. Can he make the first down? So down 6, they need a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Six-point game. The offense is out there trying to convert on this fourth down. This might be for the ball game. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Grinding away on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And throwing short to hand the ball off. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll take a knee as the clock moves into the final minute of play. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation